we are observing Purushotam VRATA. Every day we have to hear about the glories of Purushotam month and also Srimad Bhagavatam, that Brahmastava. Yesterday in the article of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we came to this point. We're hearing about Havishyana. It is like kichari, what can go inside. That is like fasting, you will get benefit. And what one should not take. And in Purushottam Mass, one should listen to Srimad Bhagavatam with devotion. Devotees should worship Shaligram Shila. This Vrata, means Purushottam Vrata, is more glorious than 100 fire sacrifices. Because by performing 100 fire sacrifices, one attains heavenly planets. But by observing Purushottam, you will get eternal welfare. However, all the holy places of pilgrimage and all demigods reside in the body of one who observes this Purushottam Vrata. One should consider it one's duty to offer deep dan, that is offering of a ghee lamp, for the pleasure of Purushottam Shri Krishna in this month. If wealthy and eligible, one should offer pure ghee lamps. Because this is from that Naradiya Puran, when Valmiki Muni is explaining, that we will read after this article, there was one Manigriv. So here it is written, O Manigriv, where will you obtain ghee or sesame oil while in exile in the forest? Because he was staying in forest. We will hear this story later on. Hence, you can offer deep dan, this lamp, using inguli oil. Inguli is a fruit of the flower of the mahua plant. So from this, because that is available in forest, so he can use that one. But if one has capacity, then he has to offer ghee lamp. Valmiki said, this is again from that Purana, O king, from the 14th day, Chaturdashi of Krishna Paksha, dark fortnight, or Navami or Ashtami Titi, this Vrata can be ended, Udyapan. One should invite a pure devotee Brahmana with one-pointed absorption to observe the following procedure. One should, by using 5 kinds of grains, create a very beautiful sitting place for the Lord. One should place 4 new pots in the 4 directions of the mandala, or that circle, and with Priti Kamana, desire for Krishna Prema, place a bell fruit, wood apple, upon each of them to establish Lord Vasudev, Shankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha in each pot by adorning them with a fresh cloth and placing betel leaves. I read today in that Purana, maybe a wrong translation there, I'm not sure, there it was written coconut should put on that pot. One should then establish Sri Radha Madhava along with a pot. One should invoke Veda, Vedanga, Parangata, Vaishnava Acharyas. Those are adept in the Vedas. By chanting the names of Chaturbhuja, that is Vasudev, Shankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha, 4 lamps should be lit in 4 directions. Then, along with your wife, offer Argya with faith and devotion by chanting the following mantra. Because Valmiki was explaining that, we will read in that article, to that king, and his wife is also devoted from past life already. So both will now observe Purushotam VRATA. That is why it is here mentioned. So Argya mantra is Deva Deva Namastubhyam Purana Purushottama Grihanardhyam Maya Datam Radaya Sahita Hare. He Deva, I offer my obeisances unto you. You are Purana Purushottama. Purana means like old, ancient. Of course, Krishna is eternal, but here it means like in that sense, like very old first. Accompanied by Sri Radha, please accept my offerings of Argya. Then Namaskar mantra, that is for offering obeisances. Our Gurudev used to tell us this mantra. Bande Navaghana Shyamam Dvibhujam Muralidharam Pitambaradharam Devam Saradam Purushottamam. Meaning, O Lord Purushottam, whose complexion is that of a fresh rain cloud. We heard now in Bhagavatam that fresh rain cloud, whose two-armed forearm is holding a flute, who is dressed in yellow garments, upper and lower, who is accompanied by Sri Radha. My obeisances unto you. So you see, in Purushottam month, Radha Krishna are to be worshipped both together. My obeisance unto you. Afterwards, offer sesame in the fire sacrifice and offer arati. Nirajayami devesha mindivara dala chavim radhika ramana premna koti kandarpa sundaram. Meaning, you are Radhika Raman and you are beautiful like millions of cupids. Then Dhyan mantra, that is meditation mantra, but here the meaning is not given. Antar Jyotir Anantaratna Rachite Singhasane Sangstitam Vangshinada Vimohita Vrajavadu Vrindavane Sundaram Dhyayet Radhikaya Sa Kaustubamani Pradyoti Tora Stalam Raja Dratna Kirita Kundaladharam Pratyagra Pitambaram. It is in Sanskrit. The meaning is not given, but how much I can understand that effulgent Antarjyoti Anantaratna, like unlimited jewels, Singhasan, the throne, like Dibyat Brindaranya Kalpadam. You are situated there on that effulgent throne made of unlimited jewels, diamonds. Bangshinad Bimohita Brajavadu Brindavane Sundaram. By the sound of your flute, all these gopis, Brajavadu, they are bewildered, Bimohita. Brindavane Sundaram. You are beautiful in Brindavan. Dhyayet Radhikaya. Meditating on Radharani, or together with Sakaustuba, that is that jewel around Krishna's neck, Pradyoti Tora Stalam. Yeah, it is together with Radhika, yes. I am meditating on you who are wearing this Kaustuba mani in that place together with Radhika, Raja Dratna Kirita Kundala, some place, Dharam Pratyagra Pitambaram. Pitambaram means this yellow cloth he's wearing, Dharam. So something is better than nothing. Actually, our Gurudev told that these Dhyan mantras, even if you don't understand the meaning, by submitting in your purified heart, it will be revealed what you are to meditate upon. That will be revealed. So this Dhyan mantra. Then, after, you have to offer obeisances by praying Naumi Navaghana Shyamam Pitavasa Samachutam Shrivatsa Bhasito Rasikam Radhika Sahitam Harim. Again, it is not given meaning. Naumi means I'm offering obeisances Navaghana Shyamam, that is fresh or new cloud. Shyam means that dark color. Pitavasa Samachutam, that is with yellow cloth. Shrivatsa Bhasito, decorated with that Shrivatsa lines or jewel. Rasikam Radhika Sahitam Harim is the Rasika. And again, Hari together with Radhika. Radhika Sahitam, that is means together. So I'm meditating and offering obeisances to Radha and Krishna. Afterwards, offer charity of Purna Patra to a devotee, Brahmana, along with Dakshina, and then give donations. We will read from that article. It means 33, one pot with 33 malpuas inside. Malpua, that fried thing, you have to offer to Brahmin. This is according to this Valmiki procedure. And if you are capable, then you offer this pot of 33 malpuas to 33 Brahmins, if you are rich. At this time, it is stipulated to give Srimad Bhagavatam charity to a Vaishnava Brahmana. Give a set of compact bell metal containers to a Brahmana and serve prasadam of sweet rice mixed with ghee, and at the end relinquish all the vows you had accepted specifically for this VRATA. So this in more details we will hear from that article. This is for finishing Purushotam VRATA. Then all the rules and regulations regarding Sri Purushotam VRATA, which we have presented above from these Shastras, should be followed by religiously devoted persons of all the Varnas, castes. The Naradiya Puran concludes by saying that in the holy place of Naimisharanya, Sri Suta Goswami spoke to the assembled devotees as follows. Bharate Janura Sadhya Purushottam Uttamam na sevante na shrinvanti griha sakta naradama Gata gatam bhajante tradur bhaga janma janmani Putra mitra kalatrapta viyoga dukha bhagina Asmin mase dvija shreshta nasa chastrani udaharet Naswapet parashayayam nalapet vitatam kvachit Parapavada na bruyan na katanchit kadachana Para nancha na bunjita na kurvita parakriyam. Even after taking birth in India, those who are the lowest of mankind remain attached to household life and never hear the glories of Sri Purushottam VRATA, nor do they observe it. Such unfortunate persons undergo the suffering of repeated birth and death and the distress inflicted by separation from sons, friends, wife, and other relatives. Because of excessive attachment, now I'm telling, because of excessive attachment, they are not hearing or observing. So inevitably this will happen. They will have to get distress of separation from sons, friends, all this, because of that attachment. And all these relationships are non-eternal. O best of the Dvijas, means Brahmanas, in this Purushottam month, one should not uselessly discuss worldly literature or mundane poetry. One should not sleep on the bed of others, nor indulge in discussions of worldly sense enjoyment. One should not criticize others, eat foodstuffs cooked by others, or perform activities prescribed for others. That is, in Varna Ashram Dharma, everyone has to do his own duty. Then further he is saying, Vita Shatyam Akurvano Dhanam Dadya Dvijataye Vidyamane Dhane Shatyam Kurvano Rauravam Brajet Dine Dine Dvijendraya Datva Bhojanam Uttamam Divasasyashtame Bhage Vrati Bhojanam Acharit Indradyumna Shatadyumno Yauvanasho Bhagirata Purushotamam Aradhya Yayur Bhagavadantikam Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Sansebhyah Purushottama Sarva Sadhanata Shrestha Sarvartha Pala Dayaka Govardhana Dharang Bande Gopalam Goparupinam Gokulotsavam Ishanam Gobindam Gopikapriyam Kaundinena Pura Proktam Imam Mantram Punah Punah Japan Masam Nayet Bhaktya Purushottamam Apnuyat Dhyayen Navaghana Shyamam Dvibhuja Muralidharam Lasat Pita Patam Ramyam Saradam Purushottamam Dhyayam Nayen Masam Pujayam Purushottamam Evam Yah Kurute Bhaktya Svabishtam Sarvam Apnuyat. Giving up miserliness, one should give in charity to the Brahmanas. If a person remains miserly, even though he has wealth, his miserliness will be the cause of his going to Raurava, one type of hell. Every day one should feed the Vaishnavas and Brahmanas with the best foodstuffs. A person who is following the vows should take his food in the 8th part of the day. Indradyumna, Shatadyumna, Yauvanashva and Bhagirata attained Samipya, that is close association of Bhagavan, by worshipping the Purushottam month. One should perform service to Purushottam with all of one's endeavors. Such service to Purushottam is superior to all types of sadhana and fulfills all varieties of desires. In a previous age, Kaundilya Muni repeatedly chanted the mantra Govardhana Dharam Bande, and further, by chanting this mantra with devotion during Shri Purushottam month, one will attain Shri Purushottam himself. One should devote Purushottam month to constantly meditating upon Navaghana Dvibhuja Muralidhara Pitambar, Shri Krishna, that is Navaghana means new cloud, that monsoon cloud. Dvibhuja, in two hands, Muralidhara, he's holding flute, Pitambar, that is yellow cloth, Shri Krishna with Shri Radha. Again, you will find. Those who do this with devotion will have all their cherished desires fulfilled. Then, tomorrow, we will hear about 3 types of followers of this Purushottam VRATA. What we were hearing till now is stated in Naradiya Puran, and it is meant to be followed by those who are Swanishta followers. As we will know tomorrow, they will follow all these rules which were given till now by following Shastra, that Purana, how Valmiki Muni gave to this king. That article we will read later on, then you can clearly understand. And then Parinishtita are those who are following the rules given by their Acharjos, appearing in 4 bona fide Sampradayas, Guru Paramparas. How they will instruct them to do, they will do. And the highest are Nirapeksha, those who have attachment to Krishna, spontaneous attachment, and they are not following any other rules and regulations. Their main point is kirtan of Krishna's name, form, and attributes, and remembering him and taking prasad. That is their main activity. So that we have to follow, that we will hear tomorrow. But our Gurudev told we are also accepting some practices from this Svanishta procedure and also from Parinishtita, how Acharyas they are. So all we are following, but not everything of Svanishta. Because of Shravan Kirtan more importance. So that we'll hear tomorrow. And we are, as per instruction of our Acharya, we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and especially this chapter of Brahma's prayers to Krishna. Yesterday we heard in Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary that although Supreme Lord, he may perform any function with any of his senses, but as Krishna, he generally sees with his eyes, touches with his hands, and hears with his ears, because he's performing these pastimes as a human, as I told yesterday, so that there is no restriction to love. Thus, Krishna acts like the most beautiful and charming young cowherd boy. So this we heard yesterday. Then this commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur continues. Brahma continued, "My Lord, you have shown me the form of Vasudeva, who bestowed mercy by teaching me the 4 verses of Bhagavatam, the Chatushloki. We heard in Bhagavatam before how he was teaching him those 4 verses. To fulfill your desires, your transcendental body is the source of these Vasudeva forms." Vasudeva means that four-handed Vasudeva form, Vishnu Murti. Though, so here if Brahma got that realization that actually all these Vasudeva Murtis were coming out from this Gopal Krishna in Vrindavan, so he's the source of all those. Though your body fulfills your desires, it is spiritual and not like our bodies, which are products of matter. I cannot estimate the potency of your spiritual body, even though I have revealed the Vedas and studied the fruit of the Veda, Srimad Bhagavatam, means those 4 verses, but that is that is not fully manifested, everything there in those 4 verses. That was before Mahabharata, and then Mahabharata came, then full-fledged Bhagavatam came. So there those 4 verses are only Aham eva sameva gre nanya, Krishna telling to Brahma, I existed before creation. During creation I am existing. After annihilation I will exist. Those verses. So I cannot even understand the greatness of your Vasudeva forms. What to speak of the greatness of the original source of those transcendental forms, the 2-armed form of Govinda. In this topmost of transcendental forms, as an innocent cowherd boy, you intensely relish the pastimes of stealing butter, drinking the gopis' breast milk, tending the calves, playing your flute, and enjoying your childhood pranks, which are extraordinary even in comparison with the activities of your Vishnu expansions. Then next verse, which is very famous and important, Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanta eva jivanti san mukaritam bhavadiya vartam stane stitah shruti gatam tanuvan manobir ye prayasho jita jitopi asitais trilokyam. Those who, even while remaining situated in their established social positions, varna ashram, throw away the process of speculative knowledge, that is gyan, and with their body, words, and mind offer all respects to descriptions of your personality and activities, dedicating their lives to these narrations, which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees, certainly conquer your lordship, although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. You may remember when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking Raya Ramananda about the ultimate goal of life and the process to attain it. First, Raya Ramananda said, by following Varna Ashram Dharma, Vishnu is pleased. That is. Then Mahaprabhu said, that is external. Please say something more. Then Raya Ramananda said, when someone performs this Varna Ashram Dharma, but not with the desire to enjoy the fruit, but only as a matter of duty, and in that way he offers all the fruits to Supreme Lord, that is the ultimate goal of life, and this is the process. Mahaprabhu said that is external. You'd say something more. Then he said, Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mamekam Sharanam. You give up all your duties and surrender to me. Here, giving up all these Varna Ashrama duties is because you will become free from your worldly ego. When you think I am Brahmin, Kshatriya, according to gunas, then you will do that. But this stage here, this verse refers to jnana in this context, that you will, when you realize your spiritual eternal self, but here not yet in relation to Krishna, only as a spirit, then you will not do those activities. Even though outwardly you may perform them for maintenance of your body, but you will not misidentify with I am Brahmin, I am Kshatriya, I am this. No. He's free of that false ego. Then this is jnana. Then Mahaprabhu said this is external. Tell something more. Then Raya Ramananda said, Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma na shochati na kankshati sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. In Gita, that verse he gave. When one is liberated from matter, he is situated on that Brahman platform, then from there he will attain devotion to you. That is Jnana Mishra Bhakti, mixed with Jnana. Then Mahaprabhu said, that is external. You tell something more. Then Raya Ramananda told this verse, which we just now heard. Jnane prayasam udapasya. You have to totally throw this process of jnana and aiming at liberation. Totally you have to throw it. And namantaiva. You have to submit to Krishna. How? By hearing Harikatha. And wherever you are situated, no problem. Only you have to hear Harikatha and lead your life in accordance with this Harikatha. Then by this, you can conquer Supreme Lord who is otherwise unconquerable by this. So then here, this stage is called Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Means there is no trace of Jnana. That impersonal knowledge and that. No trace. Jnana Shunya. Totally devoid of Jnana. Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Before stage was Jnana Mishra. It was mixed with Jnana. But this one is totally free of Jnana. Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Radharani, yes, I agree. Before he was always saying, all external, you say something. But here Mahaprabhu said, Eho Hoy, yes. Eho Hoy, Age Kohoi, but say something more. Before, Mahaprabhu did not say that is nothing or bad, no, but he said it is external. It is for gradual procedure to purify your consciousness like this. But Mahaprabhu said this is external. Why? Because Mahaprabhu didn't come to give all those processes. Mahaprabhu came to give this pure devotion to Krishna. Wherever you are situated, no problem. Only you have to hear Harikatha and serve Krishna. Here, yes, one very important point is in this verse, Sat Mukaritam, chanted by the pure devotees. Means you have to hear Harikatha from pure devotees. Means you will be regulated by pure devotee. That will be pure devotion. So we spoke some days back that one who gets faith in Harikatha of Supreme Lord, chanted by pure devotees or authentic scriptures, pure devotion, authentic scriptures, he is eligible for Bhakti Yoga. He has that faith and liking, so he is eligible. So this Bhakti Yoga, Mahaprabhu came to give to all by providing Sadhu Sangha, association of pure devotee, and Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is pure devotional scripture. So by giving these two gifts, he is giving chance to all jivas to accept devotion to Krishna. So that is why Mahaprabhu said here, yes, I agree. But tell something further. Then Ramananda is speaking about Raganuga Bhakti and then different relationships in Raganuga. But here Mahaprabhu was satisfied. Yes, this is what I came to give. Jnana Shunya Bhakti means pure devotion. So I'm reading the commentary in BBT ISKCON. That here the word Udapasya clearly indicates that one should not even slightly endeavor to understand the absolute truth by the process of mental speculation, jnana, for it invariably carries one to an imperfect, impersonal understanding of God. The word Jivanti indicates that a devotee who always hears about Lord Krishna will go back home, back to Godhead, even if he can do nothing except maintain his existence and hear topics concerning the Lord. That is actually the main, means the only thing which devotee does. Serious devotee, he is only taking care of his maintenance, how much is necessary, not too much, not too less, so as to have facility for doing Shravan and Kirtan, hearing about Krishna, speaking about him. That is his life. He has no any other activities. He is not interested in anything else other than this, like Ambarish Maharaj and others. Srila Sanatana Goswami has explained the words, because some people, they will say, well, they are not doing anything. But they need not do anything, because just by maintaining their existence and by hearing topics concerning the Lord, they will get ultimate goal of life. So they are not less intelligent, they are most intelligent. Like you remember that Prahlad, he saw that man lying on the ground doing nothing. Then other people, they thought he's some mad person, but Prahlad Maharaj understood he's a pure devotee. He's always serving Supreme Lord. Srila Sanatana Goswami has explained the words Tanu Van Manobhi, means by the body, words and mind, in three ways. In reference to devotees, through their body, words and mind, they are able to conquer Lord Krishna. Thus, becoming perfect in Krishna consciousness, they can touch his lotus feet with their hands, call him to come with their words, and attain his direct audience within their mind simply by thinking about him. In the case of non-devotees, the words Tanu Van Manobhi refer to the word Ajita, unconquered, and indicate that those not engaged in the loving service of Lord Krishna cannot conquer the absolute truth by their bodily strength, verbal expertise, or mental power. Despite all their endeavors, the ultimate truth remains beyond their reach. Cannot. Without engaging, so impossible. Even Gyanis, Yogis, others, they are impossible, not to speak of Karmis. Only one who will engage in the service of Krishna, by his grace he can know, because Krishna is unconquerable. No one is equal or superior to him. His will is the only way to get him. Submitting to his will means devotion. There is no other way. So it is ultimate truth remains beyond their reach. In reference to the word Jita, means conquered, the words Tanu Van Manobhi indicate that the pure devotees of Lord Krishna conquer his, means Krishna's body, words and mind. Lord Krishna's body is conquered because he always remains by the side of his pure devotees. Lord Krishna's words are conquered because he always chants the glories of his devotees. And Lord Krishna's mind is conquered because he always thinks about his loving devotees. So it is both-sided. Devotees, they are serving Krishna, and Krishna is also serving his devotees with his body, mind, and words. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained the words Tanu Van Manobhi in regard to the word Namanta, or offering obeisances. He explains that the devotees can take full advantage of the transcendental topics of the Lord by offering all respects to those topics with their body, words, and mind. One should engage his body by touching the ground with his hands and head while offering obeisances to the topics of the Lord. Because topics of the Lord, they are not different from the Lord when chanted by pure devotees and or authentic Shastra. Like our Prabhupada, he offered obeisance to Krishna Kirtan, because Krishna Kirtan is not different from Krishna. So here Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also telling, one who will bow down to Harikatha, he will get. One should engage his words by praising transcendental literature such as Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. You will find Gita Mahatmya, even Shankaracharya sang the glories of Gita. What to speak of others devotees, they are singing the glories of Bhagavad Gita, and you will find so many in Puranas about the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. There it is mentioned, if even one family member will hear Srimad Bhagavatam with devotion, then his whole family will go back home, back to God. If only one hears, such is the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam. As well as the devotees who are preaching such literature. So if you praise devotees who are preaching such literatures, that is also in this category. And one should engage his mind by feeling great reverence and pleasure while hearing the transcendental topics of the Lord. In this way, a sincere devotee who has acquired even a small amount of transcendental knowledge about Lord Krishna can conquer him and thus go back home, back to Godhead, for eternal life at the Lord's side. So this is from ISKCON. Now I'm reading directly Vishwanath Thakur's commentary. The Shvetashvatar Upanishad states, Tam eva viditva, means freedom is possible only by understanding Brahman. Brahman means Supreme Lord. If that is the case, then how can an ignorant person attain liberation? This verse answers the question. Brahma said, your devotees give up all endeavors for knowledge. They simply spend their time hearing your glories, spoken by you and your pure devotees. Staying in their social positions, they do not travel around to holy tirthas. Without doing anything else, devotees pass their lives hearing topics about your name, qualities, and pastimes, and they offer all respects to these narrations with their bodies, minds, and words. They use their intelligence to grasp the meaning of the subjects heard. In this way, the pure devotees conquer you, although you are otherwise unconquerable by anyone within the three worlds. Tomorrow I will continue with this commentary of Vishwanath Thakur. Here, stanestita means no need to go any place. Only you have to go to where Harikatha is being spoken. That is also one meaning of stanestitam. No need to go here and there. Only you have to go where Harikatha is being spoken. Or stanestita means whether you are Brahmin, Kshatriya or whatever, no problem. Only you have to hear Harikatha and follow Harikatha. Then you will get everything. So tomorrow we will go more deep into this verse because it is very important. Here actually the teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu starts about pure devotion. Tomorrow we will further hear.